Nicole, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for making the time to do this interview with me. I'm really excited to chat with you. So, to start off, can you just tell me a bit about your background as an artist?
I started out in fashion design and then transitioned to fine art, where I was working in mixed media and predominantly like fiber arts and collage. I did some time to work on small organic farms and did some education in sustainable agriculture, all while kind of keeping up with physical activity in circus arts.
Now, obviously, you're one of the artists in residence for Public Energy. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're working on?
I guess what I'm working on with Public Energy is a small piece of what I hope to be a larger show, which is sort of centered around an agricultural theme. I'm working with both hair suspension, where and my hair is braided into a ring that I then am able to suspend from. I'm kind of using that medium to talk about certain freedoms and restrictions, emotional experiences of animals in different environments.
You have a survey that you're sending out for people to fill out. Can you tell me what role that's going to play in the work that you're doing?
Yeah, so I guess because the work is about our relationship to animals, whether that be on farms or in the wild or in our homes, I'm interested in hearing from people about their own anecdotal experiences with animals, but as well the ethical decisions that they make around keeping animals or observing animals in their lives. And I hope to sort of take their responses and create a text-based collage for the installation itself.
Great, that's really exciting. I love the interactive aspect there with the audience. I think that's really cool. Is there something in particular that inspired this work for you?
I guess in the many years, well, I guess it was around 5 or so years I was working on farms with livestock animals. I struggled a lot with ethical decisions around keeping them and seeing that they are well cared for. Really grapple with the responsibility I have as a person who cares and looks after animals. And yeah, in one particular situation sort of stands out for me, and it's with a chicken that I kept in my yard, which was a couple years ago, and I had to make some really challenging decisions for her because her quality of life was suffering. And so she is going to be this little black chicken's going to be like the central character in the show.
Aw, that's so great. So going back to your role as an artist in residence, how has that impacted your career as an artist?
The Artist in Residency program with Public Energy has been such an incredible opportunity to allow me the time and space to really ruminate on a project and work at it at the pace that my other work life allows for. I have to admit that a lot of my circus career has been consumed by corporate gigs, or performing for weddings and in festivals where there's a certain expectation. And so I have always felt that some of my more artistic pursuits or creative projects have been put on hold because of that. The Artist in Residency has really allowed me the time and space to actually dive in.
Why is it important for people right now to take part in and engage in these kind of creative works from artists as yourself?
I mean, I feel like art creates culture, and culture is like the blood of society. I hope it's maybe recognized as something that we miss and that we all crave. I really do believe that the arts are what creates like the high points of people's days and lives, not just for the audience, but also for the people who make them.
It's very true. And finally, is there anything else that you would like to share about yourself or your work that you're doing?
Just that I would really value people's participation in this survey. I'm not here to judge anybody's responses, and I'm really actually hoping to connect more so with people and their own experiences around ethical decision making when we surround ourselves with animals. Wanted to just extend a big thanks to Public Energy for taking the chance on me and having me be involved in this residency, and I hope to deliver a really great little show.
Thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to chat with me. It was great getting to hear your perspective on the work that you're doing. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for assisting on this.